All right.
Hey, buddy. How's it
How's it?
going?
It's going pretty good.
All right. I again just kind of bringing a spotlight to somebody. So this is Dylan. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, though, buddy.
Oh, well, hi, my name's Dylan Martinson. I'm 21. I'm from Chetek, and I'm single.
There you go. You know what? I saw you at the Enchanted Barn, and you mentioned that a couple times. And then I did not get a picture, but you actually went over and sat on a gal's lap,
I
and
did.
I remember that. I remember the whole conversation. So, and actually, I shot one of these videos with Chris Cruzy not that long ago. We talked about you, and both of us are very impressed.
Oh,
I've been around music my whole life, but obviously he's much more talented than I am.
yeah.
But we just talked about the fact that you picked up a guitar not that long ago. I'll let you tell the story though.
Okay. Yeah, I picked up the guitar. Let's see, my freshman year, second semester of college, I should say.
Yeah.
So the spring of 2018 is when I picked up the guitar, and then I think a year later I did my first open mic.
Yeah.
So that was,
Taught yourself to play guitar off YouTube.
yeah.
And it was, if I remember right, it was like somebody's guitar for like,
Yeah, so it was actually my neighbor's, my next door neighbor's guitar. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, early in the morning. Uh,
yeah,
and I was doing, we would do. I tell the story as I was doing something I shouldn't do, but yeah, I knocked on their door. I said, "Hey, you mind if I borrow that guitar?" And then I started watching a YouTube tutorial on how to play guitar, and that's how I started.
I know it is crazy because you and I have known each other a long time. We were talking about that just a few minutes ago. Um, were you in Rice Lake? You went to Rice Lake schools.
Yeah,
And,
so from kindergarten, or from the beginning up until seventh grade was my last year in Rice
right.
Lake.
And I used to run to Chetek to pick you up and take you to the movies and stuff because I knew your dad and you knew my kids or whatever. So it just kind of we've known each other a really long time.
Yeah, a lot longer than I was expecting.
And it was funny because I walked up to you at Enchanted Barn and you're like, I follow you on Facebook. And I'm like, I follow you on Facebook.
The true friendship. That's how you know you're actual friends.
Yeah. And like I said, it's incredible how much you've progressed in just that short amount of time. Uh, I was really just super impressed with everything. It was so cool just to see you up there. Um,
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
I actually shot a couple videos and took some pictures and sent them to my kids because it is cool just to see the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think the last time, oh, it might have been eighth, yeah, middle school. I think was the last time I've seen you and Shelby was, or yeah, that's the last time I saw you guys.
Probably. Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
it's been a while.
Yeah, I've gotten fatter. So
It's okay. So have I.
this quarantine thing isn't helping.
It's what is it? The quarantine 15 or something like
Yeah,
that? Is that what they're calling it?
yeah. No. I always say that cameras add 15 pounds, so I wish people quit taking it with more than one camera. But
Well, at least we only got one tonight, so that's a
that's right.
plus.
Yeah, exactly. No excuses. So you do live videos on Facebook a lot. Play some
Yeah.
tunes, just break up, but you do have an event or something coming up. Why don't you go ahead and tell me about that?
So I a long time ago, which really wasn't that long ago, but relatively speaking, I think right away in January or late December, we did me and a good friend of mine did a podcast for another good friend who was the host of that and was just starting up that podcast. So she asked me, my friend, and another good friend of mine, Eric Hinch and Justin J. Arnold, uh, if we want to do like a Mother's Day special. So uh, us three will be recording 2 or 3 songs, sending them to her, and then she'll make a nice little Mother's Day music video that'll come out on Sunday, obviously. But
Pretty cool. We'll be watching for that, and we're gonna push this video out probably tomorrow night, Friday night.
okay,
So
awesome.
just so we can make sure that we get that word out a little bit for you, and it'd be fun, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's always a good time. I'm telling you, man.
Well, and I know because don't you go down to like downtown Chetek and just
Oh yeah.
stand on
Oh yeah.
stand by
I
the
got
band shell, or not the band shell, but that little pavilion thing. And
yeah. I gotta make a living somehow with this quarantine going on.
no kidding. So right across from downtown Chetek, right across from the grocery store, right?
Yeah, close. I think kitty corner.
Yeah,
Right next to the drugstore and bakery. So yeah.
cool. Well, so go down there and check out Dylan. He's always down there and playing some tunes. And so, who are some of your, I guess, probably I would say main influences?
Oh, John Mayer is the go-to. That's the big one. So the first song I learned, or that first tutorial I was watching, was John Mayer's cover of Free Fallin'.
Yeah.
So that was the first song I learned, and it took me about a month and a half because it was a finger picked song. Uh, and obviously, I was just starting out, so it took me a lot longer than some songs would now.
Right. Well, that's okay. I mean, like I said, it's really neat just to see the whole thing progress. And like I said, we've stayed in touch now a little bit since then. But and was you opened for Chris at the Enchanted Barn, and that was pretty cool because I actually brought that up, the fact that you guys were talking. I could hear him giving you a couple little tips and things of that nature. And it's
It was nice to be there because I think the first day, I think it was like 6 hours before the show that we were both at the Enchanted Barn, just kind of sitting there talking. So that was cool. It was a nice time to just kind of ask him questions, especially throughout those 2 days. I learned a lot. So
Well, he's such a humble guy. I mean, he's had
oh,
some,
absolutely.
and I remember that you were quite sick that weekend, and
Yeah, that was a rough one.
right, no kidding, you were really battling some kind of cold or flu or both. I don't know.
Something. It's gone now, so that's a good thing.
There you go. Maybe it was the early stages of the coronavirus. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly,
I mean,
but
it works out. The timeline works out. No,
yeah, yeah. Well, we're not going to get into that, but it's just
yeah.
a matter of it. I just remember that you were battling it for both days, but you came through it, and like I said, you actually impressed a lot of people that night. Just from your stage presence to it's and it's really honestly quite different than Chris's music, um, which is really cool to see too.
Yeah, I'm definitely I'm very lucky that people kind of were able to laugh with me during the show because that was both of them were pretty rough. But yeah, it was so a lot of people in this area like country music and kind of more yeah, they just like country music. So Chris is a perfect fit
Yep.
for all of the people around here. And so I figured why not do something else, especially since I can't do a lot of that country
Hmm.
or that rock and roll kind of thing. It's just not my style.
Right.
So it's a nice contrast when I play music out and do shows with other people. It's yeah.
So, what are some of the other shows you've done? I mean, I know, like you said, you about a year later, you're on an open mic, but where have you booked some other events?
So my first ever show was at Stone's Throw in Eau Claire, down on Barstow.
Oh,
Other than that, I play at the Plus. I play Reds. Actually, I haven't done Gilligan's yet. I'm hoping to get into Gilligan's.
there you
Uh,
go.
it's been on my mind. But yeah, this summer was my first full summer of being a full time musician. So I had a lot of I've had a lot of new venues I was supposed to go to, and well, most of those have been canceled right now. So I'm hoping to get back in there
Great.
sometime.
Well,
Um,
we'll definitely keep sharing and try and promote. Not only do I think you're a good guy, I just, like I said, it's a different kind of music, like we talked about, and there was a few people that I was with at the Enchanted Barn that actually know other owners of different venues
oh,
and things of that, so they were actually shooting your name out to them. I think just like you said, with everything going on, things have changed quite a bit, and it's great to just see you, uh, I guess, grow as a musician, but it hasn't been that long.
yeah,
So
I keep reminding myself of that every day because there's been a couple of days lately I've been frustrated. I'm like, oh man, this sucks. But then I'm like, well, I mean, I still got time. I'm only 21, so
21 and single.
that is true. Single, I forgot to say.
Yeah, you got to keep plugging that. I am single too, but I'm not dating you, Dylan.
Yeah,
Just not happening.
I get it. I get it. Everyone moves at a different stage. I understand.
Exactly. But yeah, it's crazy that this area up here has a lot of venues that does play live music, and I love that about this area. I wish there was a few other um, places that we could go, but there's a lot, in all the
Yeah.
areas, and you're willing to travel. So
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
So what I've come to realize is going south, there's a lot more venues and a lot more
yep,
people and businesses willing to do it. So I've been trying to find those few restaurants and venues north of Rice Lake that do
yep,
it. But yeah, they're hard to find.
they
But
are.
yeah, I've done so. I had scheduled for this year, Cumberland's Island or Music in the Park kind of deal that they
Yeah,
do
yeah.
on Tuesdays. I had a festival I was supposed to do out in towards Zumbrota, Minnesota,
Okay.
uh, just a regular day show. But yeah, had a couple shows down in the Dells that I was scheduled for.
Wow. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it's slowly spreading.
Yeah, and this, like you said, the you know coronavirus has really put a damper on summer in general. But guys like yourself that are trying to make a living, trying to get out there and so it just like you said, make a couple bucks. It's not
Yeah.
like you're. But how else can people find your music?
So if you go on Facebook, you can find me at Dylan Martinson Music, and a lot of the live videos I've done after the coronavirus has started
Yeah,
have my PayPal and Venmo. Uh, so yeah, you can find me there. You can help a guy out with
there
a
he
couple
is.
bucks.
Yep.
Other than that, my Instagram is dylan.martinson.music. And I mean, if you really want, you can ask for a business card, but that's really where you can find me is
There you
Instagram
go.
and Facebook.
Absolutely. And then like you said, we'll probably get your phone number put out there for the
Yeah,
ladies.
of
That way they,
course. It's on. I think it's on my Facebook, to be
it
honest.
should be. It should be. That's it. Yeah. That's all right. That's okay. We'll keep promoting it. We'll get if nothing else, we'll get you get you some lines that way. That's all right.
Yeah.
But oh man, it's so good to see you. I hope you're staying healthy and safe and just trying to get through this.
Yeah. You,
I
you too, man. You too.
Yeah, I see you're wearing the Bulldog shirt. That's good. Promoting.
It's for a lazy day. You got to do it.
Chetek, Warehouser, I still I feel so bad for the class of 2020, and just what they're going through. And I know people are trying to survive through that. But it really hits home when you start seeing some other kids that I've known for many, many years. And, their graduations are not what they
Yeah.
planned.
It's definitely a confusing time. I thought about. I think I asked a couple other people, a couple of friends of mine that I was like, so what's gonna happen? And they were like, oh, no idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really upsetting. It's really upsetting to see.
I know it, and I know that teachers and the faculty in general are really trying to do stuff for them. I know the parents are, the moms, man, they've been waiting for how long, and so everybody talks about they feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for the moms. They've been waiting forever. The dads too, but it's the way it goes.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
I know. My dad
My
said that.
mom was uh my mom was pretty excited to see help me move into to college for that 1 year.
There you go. My dad said he was going to get me luggage for graduation presents. So he didn't care where I went, as long as I didn't stay home. He was done.
Yeah.
But that's how it is. You had to know my dad. That's the way. That's his humor, man. But hey, Dylan, it's great to see you. I hope you do really really well, and good luck with all your future endeavors. We'll definitely help along the way. Anything that we can help promote, you know where to find me. Okay.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And
You
I
got.
hope the business is still kicking after this whole thing.
Yeah, Yeah, it's crazy. I the trophy shop is there's just nothing, but I've got, I sell insurance, so that helps, and I keep busy. I can't complain. I can't. It just there's a lot of people out there that are struggling. Um, I just try to keep a positive attitude and keep moving along.
Heck yeah.
You are a man of few words sometimes.
Man, so I was trying to think of a good response to that, and I was like, well, I've been criticized for cussing too much lately, so maybe I'll just keep it short and simple.
That's why we decided to record it. No,
Yeah.
I record them all because I never know what I'm going to say. And like you and I talked, I don't script these things. So
Yeah,
I'm liable to say things that I shouldn't. And I'll probably look at the recording and go, I shouldn't have said that, but that's all right.
that's what recordings are for,
I
cut
know.
and paste.
Yeah. But the thing about it is people always go, are you this goofy, like out and about? And I'm like, yeah, my Facebook is really me. I don't.
Yeah. So that's yeah. No offense to you, but that's the truth. To anyone watching, it's the truth.
It is the truth. But, that's one of the things that, like you said, watching your live videos, it's like, what a refreshing situation. And you make joke of it because you're like, my phone doesn't hold as much as it should. Now you got a new phone.
I do. I have the new S20 Plus.
See?
Ooh, I'm telling you, the upgrade from the one I had before to now,
There you go.
it was
Well,
needed. It was
yeah,
needed for this quarantine.
yeah, we need a phone sponsor is what we need.
I know. Maybe we can get Verizon behind us or something. We'll be good.
Yeah, I don't, maybe not. We'll see.
Uh,
Thanks,
uh,
man.
yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, we'll take care. We'll see you down the road, okay?
Sounds good. See you later, man.